All right, guys, we're live on the weekly Q&A session here at TSR Towers every week at around 5:00 p.m. I tried to be on the air at 5. Didn't quite work out that way this time, but every week what I'll do is I'll come on the air, just kind of do a laid back presentation, sort of a laid-back stream on the weekend review. We'll discuss a little bit about all of the episodes that I did this past week, the implications and such. Let me just make sure that all systems are go on my end. Let's see here. All right. All systems are go on my end. Very good. If you are a patron and you are tuning in, I put the call-in number. I posted the call-in number on Patreon. The only way you're going to be able to call in is if you are a patron of mine. If you're a $5 patron or above, you will have the call-in number. If you are a $5 patron, I would respectfully ask that you refrain from putting the call-in number in the chat. If you do not want to cheapen your experience. Mike Shinnery watching from the YouTube side. Yeah, this is only on YouTube, guys. So this is one of the so I'll do this once a week. I'll interact. You guys know that when I'm doing my show Monday through Fridays at noon Eastern, I don't really interact with the chat. I've got the software bots combined with some Stream Deck mods that to handle the chat, things of that nature. And it's good I like having that because it doesn't derail me, doesn't detract me from the show. Because those of you guys who have listened to me from the start know that I have severe I got a big time temper problem. I have a very, very low tolerance for trolls, number one. Number two, I have ADD. A lot of times I'll get sidetracked, and it takes from the show. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm just going to briefly sort of just give a recap on what this week's shows were about. And you guys can certainly comment. I'll try my best to get to all of the comments. If you're a patron and you have questions, if you want to talk to me on the air, the phone lines are open. And the Patreon number, the call-in number is on Patreon. I posted it probably maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago. And we're going to go from there. If you guys want to contribute to the show, you can either do that through Super Chat or do so through my Streamlabs link, www.streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharpe, the number 1. If you want to become a patron, go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe and the number 1. Obviously, please patronize my sponsors, Tactical Soap, Good Vibes CBD Oil. Put in promo code Donovan for a 15% discount, etc., etc. Make sure you guys sign up for my weekly newsletter at donovansharpe.com/newsletter. If you want to get something as a result of being on my newsletter list, you guys can go and get my my 7-hour 5-part audio course on how to build a quality woman from the ground up is available. All I ask is for your email address. Just sign up, register for my email list, and you will automatically be sent that 7-part 5-hour audio book course or whatever. So episode 483 was the start of Interracial Relationship Week. I told you guys my personal story. Grew up on military bases where, race didn't really play much of a role for anybody on base. All of the credentials, everything was up on the doors. Well, because of the melting pot that I grew up in on military bases, I was kind of blind to what was really happening in the sexual marketplace. So when I learned game, I went out head first. I had no idea. Now I knew that my race certainly made a difference, but I didn't realize it made that much of a difference. Only when I became cognizant of the fact that, hey, you know what? The fact that I'm black and I'm trying to hit on white girls, non-black women, that's kind of a big deal. Kind of plays a big role in your success. So I had to learn how to adjust my game accordingly. And because of that, my success with the second sex increased quite substantially. And so it looks like you guys are talking about the 007. I'll address that as best I can. I don't know much about it. I just know that there's supposed to be a black female 007, which I thought was a joke. But apparently it's not. But in episode 43, I talked about the binary definition of the mentality of American women. Most women who are born and raised in America either have black female sensibilities or they have white female sensibilities. Doesn't matter what your nationality is. You either think and act like white girls or you think and act like black girls. Now, the vast majority of girls in this country think and act like white girls. And there's never really any in between. Shout out to Bad Bro with the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Bad Bro, I appreciate the super chat, man. Feel free to ask me a question. I'll go ahead and answer it on the air. There we are. Says Donovan. Bad Bro with the $2 super chat says, Donovan, you have done the awesome interracial dating conversation week, and thank you. Why do you think no one is discussing the quietly kept situation ship between Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes? You know what's interesting? It is very, very interesting that you asked that. I remember when I found out that Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes were kind of messing around, and I didn't think it was that big a deal. I said, all right, so Jamie Foxx is messing around with Katie Holmes. But they really kind of do. They really have sort of swept that under the rug. Like you don't see them on the tabloids. You don't see the two of them on the tabloids. You don't see, I don't know. I don't really follow celebrity marriages like that. But I don't know. I don't know. My opinion is that I think that they're probably maybe keeping that under wraps. I don't think that they're keeping it under wraps, but Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx they're not getting the ink that normally celebrity couples get. They're not getting the copy that celebrity couples get because I guess outside of the Kardashians, people really aren't interested in sexual relationships between African-American men and American women with Caucasian female sensibilities. That's just kind of the way it is. Listen, for now, we don't think anything is interesting. I think the last black man, white woman interracial relationship that the world was captivated by was OJ and Nicole. We all know how that ended. But you know what, Bad Bro? That's actually a very, very good question because Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes, I think they've been seeing each other for. Let me look this up. This is a good question by Bad Bro, man. Jamie Foxx, Katie Holmes. Yeah, look at this shit. I'll be damned, man. Yeah. I knew that they were, the timeline is off the charts. I'll be goddamned, man. Made their debut as a couple. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so it says here that I'm reading this from Huffington Post. Man, this is crazy. I remember that there were rumors, but I know that. Okay, so I'm reading off the Huffington Post here. It says Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes reignite years of dating rumors with Met Gala debut. Met Gala debut. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It says Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes seemingly made their debut as a couple at the 2019 Met Gala on Monday evening after years of rumors that they were dating. The actors apparently arrived together at the big event at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, but hit the red carpet separately, according to People. Still, Foxx and Holmes posed for photos as a pair in front of the Flower Wall event, and there they are. And I guess she's wearing heels. I guess she's a little taller than him. Yeah. Listen, man, I knew, there were always rumors of them, but yeah, I mean, I think that, and I don't know, I'm not white America, but I don't know, as far as I know, the relationship between Jamie Foxx and Katie Holmes just isn't that interesting, at least not yet. Maybe if Jamie Foxx, bangs, maybe if Jamie Foxx bangs one of the Kardashians, maybe if he cheats on her, maybe if she gets back. I don't know. That's a very good question. Freelance Ronan with the $5 super chat says drop it into the tip jar. Red Pill Morpheus. Appreciate that. John Russell wants to know what the number is. If you are a patron, you will know what the number is. The call-in number is for patrons only. If you are a patron, if you are a $5 patron or above, the call-in number is at your disposal. I put the number on Patreon. I'm not going to put it here for the general public because call-ins are specifically for patrons. I do this for a number of reasons. Number one, just to keep the trolls out. I just don't listen. I used to love dealing with trolls and all that stuff. It's just I gotta rise above that. It just kind of derails things. Number two, it's got to give people a reason. If you want to get access, hey, I'm all for it. Got to become a patron. So trying to give my patrons a little bit more value, a little bit more exclusivity. No, LaShawn Jefferson says nope. Every time saw them together, could see it. Oh, okay, all right. I mean, listen, I don't pay attention to this stuff. Freelance Ornan says Jamie Foxx is blowing her back out. So yeah. So now the question becomes. Speaking of which, I remember this ties into this. I remember episode 485, which was on Wednesday, asked the questions: why are white girls considered to be contaminated or undateable by white guys if they find out she dated a black guy? Right. That's kind of how that is. MD Erickson wants to know what the email is for subscription. No, don't send an email. What you do is go to Donovan Sharpe. You go to the link right there, donovansharpe.com/free-course. You go to that link that takes you right to the landing page. You plug in your email address, and usually within about 5 or 10 minutes, MailChimp sends you a copy of the 7-hour 5-part audio book series. But like I was saying a little bit earlier, episode 485 asked the question, well, why is it that white guys consider white girls to be contaminated after dating black dudes? Well, guess what? Katie Holmes is now, she's off limits to white actors. You guys, listen, you wait and see. Oh, dude, in A-list Hollywood, white guys are not going anywhere near Katie Holmes. She is tainted, quote unquote, as far as white guys are concerned. Is she really tainted? No, of course not. Right? Jamie Foxx is a human being, but I spoke extensively why white guys consider white girls who have dated black guys completely off limits. Well, it's for many reasons, but the main reason is the BBC myth, right? It's the BBC myth. Everybody wants to know, greener grass is tainted cooch, right? This is just how it is. And we got white guys. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Of course it does. Dude, a white girl who's dated with a white girl who's dated a black guy is considered to be tainted as far as they're concerned. If you want to know why, episode 485 talked about it on Wednesday. Let me scroll to the top here. Again, if you're a patron and you guys want to call in, the number is on Patreon. Assassin's Creed says, Donovan, do you think the black community is on the verge of extinction? No. No, it's not on the verge of extinction. I think that's a little bit. I think that's a little bit of hyperbole. That's very hyperbolous, right? No, the black community is not going to be extinct. Yeah, I don't really have to listen. There are what? Let's do some math here, right? So there are what? 325 million people. 325, and black people represent approximately 13% of the population. So there are 42 million African Americans in the United States. No, we're not going extinct anytime soon. So I don't know why you would ask that. Maybe give it a little bit more context. Joel O Says Katie Holmes looks like the girl next door, but I guarantee she's a little freak. Hey, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Listen, if Katie Holmes is with Jamie Foxx, oh, yeah. Listen, he's definitely blowing that back out for sure. Heidi Klum, there's another one. Somebody in the chat just said Heidi Klum. That's right. Heidi Klum has never dated another white guy, not that I know of, right? Listen, she's married to Seal. Seal has put babies into Heidi Klum. And I don't think I don't know if they're, let's see if they're still married or divorced. And it's so funny. The rules of the sexual marketplace apply in all socioeconomic statuses. Heidi Klum and Seal. And apparently, okay, we're back. I swear to God. So Xfinity decided right now My modem decided of all the days and times to reset itself, it chose to do it right now. I will, Jesus Christ. I have really, really good internet, and I know that these are first world problems that we're talking about here, but goddamn, man, like I'm on a live, like this never, ever, ever happens, ever. But as soon as I'm on, right? As soon as I'm on a live stream where I'm actually paying attention to the chat, oh, now the internet wants to reset itself. Unfucking believable. Well, at least it didn't give me the, at least it didn't reset at least it didn't take me all the way back. So my apologies, guys. My apologies. So let's see what's going on with Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum. She's a German model, blah, 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 blah. Spouse. Yeah, I don't really know if she's with Seal or not. Either way, if she ever was with Seal, I can assure you that white dudes are staying away from her. If I'm not mistaken. Let me just Seal. There it is. Yep. Mark wants to know. Oh, no. Yeah, I've got 1 gigabyte internet speed. I've got the fastest that's available, but for whatever reason, my modem just decided to restart itself on a Sunday afternoon at 5:30. I don't know. I hate when it does that. I hate when they do that. Anyway. All right. Excellent. Oh, LaShawn Jefferson says, let's give him a few minutes to fix it. Yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, man. I love my internet. I have a great setup, but every once in a while, my internet just decides to reset itself. And it always does it at the most inopportune time. It never decides to reset itself at 2:30 in the morning when I'm fast asleep. Oh, no. It waits until I'm actually paying attention to the chat. David Hunter says, after these messages, we'll be right back. Nope, not related to the New York blackout. I don't know. Maybe it is, but I mean, things appear to be back in working order. Again, if you are a patron, you have the call-in number. It is on Patreon. Dr. Sinister says, I don't know, but it wasn't OJ. Colorism Crybaby says, I don't know why white dudes get mad. They have black women. No, they don't. Dude, white guys don't want black women, man. Like, we know this. That's another dude. That was the title of one of my other episodes as I spill Red Bull on one of my lights here. It'll get sticky a little bit later. But yeah, dude, white dudes aren't checking for sisters, man. I don't care how many crystalline Karazins say. I think somebody put in the chat a little earlier. Crystalline Karazin says that white man, black woman marriages are up 30% since blah, blah, blah. That is 100% bullshit. And Crystalline Karazin knows she's full of shit. White dudes are not checking for black women like that. If a white dude ever gets with a black woman, she is in the top 1%, guys. She is an exquisite specimen of a woman. That is the only way that white dudes are checking for black women. The average white dude does not want to date the average black woman, no matter how much black women want to think this. We all know this to be 100% true. Freeland says he ended up building his own router. Dude, I don't have that kind of skill, man. Listen, I don't have many skills in life, guys. There are only a few things that I know how to do really, really well. I know how to sell. I know how to save money. I know how to talk, and I know how to sleep with beautiful women. Outside of that, I'm useless. Yeah, I mean, listen, I know how to change a tire, right? I know how to work on cars. If my washer and dryer were to go out, I could fix it. I could fix my refrigerator. I mean, I can do all that stuff, all the stuff that, you know, men over 40 should be able to do. But outside of that, I don't really have any other kind of skills. This is why I do this. Boomer Sooner says, Heidi and Seal have been divorced since 2014. Yeah, man. And Heidi Klum, my guess, let's see, has she dated anybody else after Seal? Oh, she married a Tom Kalutz or Collitz. Let's see what this guy looks like. Okay, so he's a rock star, I guess. So, yeah, listen, I mean, I guess there's an exception to the rule, but apparently Seal is packing big time. And and listen, if dudes know that Heidi Klum has been with Seal, he's got like 4 kids with her or something like that. Yeah, man, the average white guys, and dude, Heidi Klum is 46. Man, listen, she's still beautiful, but she is not as hot as she once was, man. Seal put babies in her when everybody else wanted to. He got her when it counted. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yes, she is with a white dude now. Auto-tune Drew just said. Okay. Well, Sean Jefferson says he ex-wife hot enough to be white girl again, 50 and still hot as 20. I don't think you're talking about. I hope you're not talking about Heidi Klum, LaShawn. Heidi Klum, listen, she's still beautiful. She ain't what she was when she was 20. Trust me. Listen, man, even supermodels hit the wall, bruh. That's that white girl. Like, dude, don't put white girls up on the pedestal. A lot of guys accuse me, oh, you put white girls on a pedestal, you worship white women. No, the fuck I don't. Dude, white girls are every bit as flawed and devious as every other race of women out here. The only difference between them and black women is at least you get something out of the deal for putting up with their nonsense. Other than that, white girls are every bit as much of a headache as black women are. Like, dude, white women and black women, listen, they are big. They're both headaches for different reasons. Let's not get it twisted. But they're both headaches. The difference is with white girls, at least you get something in return for dealing with that nonsense. Majin Goat, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, with the $5 super chat. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Says, I know white men who dislike Scarlett Johansson. She is curvaceous and hot. White men avoid them due to the belief that black men are checking hard. I don't know that I'd buy that. Let me look that up. Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson's one of the hottest actresses I've ever seen. Like, she is, oh my God. Like, she has the kind of body, she has the kind of beauty that makes you just want to ruin her. All right, let's see what we got here. Scarlett Johansson, ScarJo. Scarlett Ingrid Johansson, blah, 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 blah. Let's go to the dating history. Who is Scarlett Johansson dating? Let's find out. See, I don't buy that, Majin Goat. Maybe you don't like Scarlett Johansson because you think black dudes are checking for her. But you got to understand, black dudes are checking for every woman, right? Black dudes are always, like, every dude is checking for every woman. If you are beautiful, dudes are going to check for you. Okay, so Scarlett Johansson's dating history. Jack Antonoff, white. Jude Law, white. James Holzier, white. Patrick Wilson, white. Jared Leto, white. Benicio del Toro. How about that? Mexican. Josh Hartnett, white. She dated Justin Timberlake. Ryan Reynolds, Sean Penn, Nate Taylor, Romaine Duriak, Joe Machota, Kevin Yorn, Colin Jost. All of her boyfriends, with the exception of Benicio del Toro, Caucasian dudes. So this idea that white guys stay away from her because they think black dudes are checking for her. Listen, I appreciate the super chat, but that was factually inaccurate. I don't know where in the world you would get that from. Blackest Night says, Brother Donovan, you know how to run for it. Nah, man, I can't run for president. Dude, you kidding me? Dude, yo, they'll be like, yo, this guy Donovan Sharpe for president. Dude, they'll take one look at my criminal record. Dude, they'll take one look at my criminal record. I wouldn't even make it out of the primaries. Straight up. Guys, I got to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Sit tight. All right. There we go. Very, very good. Excellent. Kevin Samuels is in the house. Super chat to another creator. Shout out to the Don of Sharpe Shooting Red Pill Game. Appreciate that, K-Sam. Kevin Samuels is in the house. Manco TV says Scarlett Johansson is banging. Yeah, dude. Scarlett Johansson. Oh, my God. Yeah. And she's all. Yeah, dude. Joel O says Mariah Carey has had no white guys since she went black either. Of course not. Of course not. Neither have any of the Kim Kardashian has not dated a white guy since Chris Humphries. Right? Dude, she's dated. I'm not going into Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, listen, she messes with niggas, y'all. This is why white dudes do not want to mess with Kim Kardashian, because same with Amber Rose. White dudes ain't checking for Amber Rose because she dates black dudes. I actually got sent an article. I forget who by, but apparently Mariah Carey's out here telling people that she's only been with 5 dudes and that she's some kind of prude. I'm like, are you serious? Get out of that. Get out of here with that. Manco TV says Mariah Carey's black, ain't she? Well, half black. No, Mariah Carey is not black. Listen, dude, it's so funny. Listen, we can't claim Mariah Carey as black, man. Get out of here with that. Mariah Carey doesn't look black. She didn't have black hair. She doesn't even have black features. She might have a black ass. She might date black dudes, but no, we can't. I don't even care. Who gives a shit? God damn, now I'm sounding like fake ass pro blacks. I don't care. Oh, you guys are coming in big with the super chats. Marcus with the $5 super chat says, how concerned should a guy be with a girl's number of prior partners? They usually lie about it if it's more than 1 or 2. So what type of behavior implies that they're lying? How does one not get jealous? Ooh. Wow, Marcus, that question is quite literally one of the foundational pillars that the Sharpe reality empire is built atop. The question that you have asked is it requires a very long and drawn out answer. What I can tell you is that you absolutely should be concerned with a girl's number of prior partners. And listen, my apologies to the audience here. I know I'm going Red Pill 101 here, but the more women a female has slept with, the less able she is to pair bond with or stay satisfied with one person. It's almost as though, how can I put this? It's almost like you live this fast life, right? You're doing cocaine, you're doing blow, 5-star hotels, then all of a sudden you want to settle down to be a housewife. Well, that might be what you wanted before you started that whole adventure, but once you have lived life in the fast lane, living in the slow lane, it's just not going to do it for you anymore. What type of behavior implies that a girl is lying? God, Marcus, you asked me a question that requires a very, very, very long answer. Okay, well, I mean, you've got I'll give you some undercover slut tells. Number 1, she lives alone. Girls who live alone can sleep with as many guys as they want. And the reason for that is because they don't have their friends or their relatives that they live with judging them. Another one is she works out at a meathead gym. Girls who have really, really tight, sculpted, sexy bodies, they don't work out at Planet Fitness. They work out at gyms where guys are squatting, deadlifting, bench pressing. Well, guess what? Dudes there are always trying to get at her, and they do get at girls like these. Another slut tell is obviously if she has a tattoo, she's obviously a promiscuous female. If she has more than one piercing in one ear, she is a promiscuous female. That is, wow, Marcus. Send me an email, marcustsr@donovansharpe.com. Be a little bit more specific because I appreciate the super chat, but your question is so broad, it requires like a 5-hour answer. If there is it sounds to me like you might be talking about a particular person. You said that they usually lie if it's more than 1 or 2. Marcus, my friend, you've got a lot to learn. Most girls have slept with men far into the double digits. A lot of them, probably more than we're willing to think, have slept with men into the triple digits. So send me an email, tsr@donovansharpe.com. Be a little bit more specific with your question. That way I can give you a more tailored answer. Or you can actually just put the specifics in the chat. So that's just how it is. Oh, Majin Goat clarifies, says, no, Donovan, I'm a black dude, and I don't mean guys she dates. I'm talking about the average white dude not liking Scarlett Johansson, built like white women. Okay, I guess I can understand that. Nolan Baptiste says she is a ran-through type of woman. All women are a ran-through. Listen, if a woman has any semblance of beauty, she's ran through. We know this. Women lack impulse control. Shout out to Movie Guy with the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bad Bro with another $5 super chat. Hopefully he asks me another question. Absolutely. Cameron Barton says, whoa. Cameron Barton says Chris Humphries was half black too. Yeah, right. Listen, Kim Kardashian doesn't date any dude who doesn't have at least a little bit of black in him. Spirit of Justice says MGK messed with Amber Rose. I have no idea who MGK is. Guys, I'm not up on pop culture. Like, you guys got to tell me. Hold on, let me Google it. MGK. Guys, I'm 41 years old. You got to treat me like grandpa. Who the hell is MGK? Machine Gun Kelly? I've never even heard of this dude. He looks like a sober Eminem. Who the hell is MGK? I've never, guys, I'm telling you right, I've never heard of this Machine Gun Kelly. You guys have to understand. I don't do anything. The only thing I watch on TV is sports. And even then, I'm always doing something else. I create content. I lift weights. That's it. That's it. I don't watch TV. I don't watch music videos. I'll watch The Bachelorette, right? I like to watch sports, but listen, pop culture, music, I'm out. So you guys got to, listen, if you guys are going to give me that info, you got to give it to me like grandpa. You crazy kids in your newfangled, technology. I appreciate it, man. Hey, listen, thanks for the intel, but I didn't know who the hell MGK was until just now. So you guys got to help a brother out. Vernon Speaks Truth. Vernon Speaks Sports album with the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that. Says, love the show, man. Keep it going. Colorism crybabies. Says, Tarana Burke is a beautiful black woman. You know what? I agree. I can't even joke with that, man. I can't even joke with it. Yeah, Tarana Burke definitely looks like the female version of KRS-One. I know who that is because he's old school. Bad Bro says, we love you, man. Makes perfect sense. Jamie Foxx net worth $100 million. Katie Holmes net worth $25 million. Are you serious? Hold up. Katie Holmes net worth. By the way, dude, this week, guys, I've got wow, Katie Holmes is only worth $25 million. How about that? She's worth more than me. My net worth is $25. A little more than that, but Jamie Foxx net worth. Damn, he's worth $100 million. Yeah. She's definitely going after him. Oh, Steesley said I skipped over super chat. Hold on. My bad, Steesley. Let me go back up and get you, bro. Oh, my bad, Steesley. My bad, Steesley with the $5 super chat. My bad. Good looking out, man. Thanks for telling me. He says, did you mention you were on Lemorelin? How was your experience? I'm already on TRT. The doctor has advised me since I'm low IGF-1. Hold on. Forgive me. I don't know what Lamparelin is. It might be a nickname for something. Or LPAM or L. You guys can see how inept I am at everything else. I'm good. Okay. Peptide. Oh, human growth hormone. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. HGH. Oh, yes. Yeah. HGH. Yeah. Listen, dude. My experience with HGH is nothing short of spectacular. I've been on HGH since I was 40 years old. So I've been on it now for going on 2 years. I'll be 42 next month. I share a birthday with Hulk Hogan and Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is actually born 10 years to the day before I was. But dude, HGH it's the game changer. Listen, I'm 41 years old. I don't look like I'm a day over 36 years old. I look very good for my age. Yes, I'm African American and black don't crack and all that, but dude, my experience has been nothing but positive, and I'm going to be on HGH for life. HGH has worked so well for me. I've put Devin on HGH. And listen, we all know that white girls, they age like milk. Well, let's not Let's not pretend that they don't. Devin, fortunately for her, was blessed with very good genetics, and HGH is going to help to preserve those genetics. So good question there, Steesley. I appreciate the $5 super chat. Let's see. We had some other ones. Vel from Pasadena with the $1 super chat. I appreciate that. Okay, so everybody's telling me that oh wow, okay, we got all the see, here we go. They answered what's his name's questions. What's it called? Promiscuous female tells. I'm trying to keep it YouTube friendly here. Bull rose rings, absolutely. Tongue bars, absolutely. Damn. Zero says, how would you know she's lying about her body count? She tells you what her number is. Every girl lies about her body count, Zero, without exception. The reason they lie about their body counts is because they know it matters. They know that the higher their number, the lower value we place on them. Doesn't matter how hot a girl is. If we find out that she's had sex with 337 guys, we're like, I'll use her for sex for a little while, but no, I'm not going to commit to her. Well says leggings, absolutely. Yes. Machine Gun Kelly. I got it, guys. I got it. Signed with Diddy. He tried to battle Eminem. Dude, you kidding me? That kid's got nothing on Eminem, dude. Eminem destroyed him, according to Prince Johnny. Sean Jefferson said, Kim did porn and still got gold. Amber ran the race at least. Oh, my God. Felix Lazarus says, gossip and drama is not productive. Exactly. Like, I don't know, man. I talk about this stuff every now and again if it applies to the red pill, but I just don't have time. I don't have time, guys. I just don't have time to pay attention to that stuff. Even if I did, I'm just not going to. Like, I'm not interested in the lives of people that don't matter to me. I don't know. Scruffy Turd says, okay, Grandpa Donnie, tell us more about the true nature of women. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, man. You gotta watch my oh, you guys are having fun now, huh? Says, you young whippersnappers with your caps on backwards, get off my lawn. Matt K says, why do you listen to a guy who talks bad about women but is P? Got to complete the sentence there, Matt. If you're going to troll, you got to speak in complete sentences. You could, but I got tons of YouTube accounts. All right, Matt, you're on. Let the banning begin. All right, so Matt K is a troll. You can come in here. And listen, all it takes me is one click of the mouse and I can ban you from my channel. You can have 50 YouTube accounts. I'll ban them all. It takes you a lot longer to create accounts than it does for me to ban you. So if you want to get into this car crashing expedition, hey, I'm game. Oh, Matt K thinks that I am PUSSI whipped. He knows damn well that's not true. That's why he said it. Extreme Narcissism TV says, man without pop culture, what's with the high heels, man? Always with the heels. What gives? It's a good show. But those shoes, man, do you wear them? People want to know. No, I don't wear the heels. I like it when my woman wears high heels. That's how that is. Like, people, come on. Like, that's a ridiculous question. You know, I don't wear those heels. I like to highlight the fact that Devin wears heels when I have sex with her all the time. And that's why I put them on the show. That's it. So, 1 second. Extreme Narcissism trying to get a rise out of me. To no avail. Boomer Sooner says, what do you... Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Damn. Trying to get through all of these, man. You guys are killing me here. Somebody said something about Cynthia... Oh, Boomer Sterner wants to know, what do you think of Cynthia G? I don't. Cynthia G is a typical black woman. That's I don't really care about her. I don't listen to her. I know who she is. Minister Jap tells me about her. She's a typical black woman. I don't care about her. Aces is 42 next month, says him and Michael Jackson share the same birthday, look early 30s. Hopefully you and Michael Jackson do not share the same sexual proclivities. You of Kamazi One says, most Italian women I've met are attracted to black men. How about that? I slept with one girl in Vegas. She said she was like, I asked her what nationality she was. She's like, I'm Italian, 100%. And she had blonde hair. I was like, no, you're not. She's like, no, I'm seriously Italian. Her last name was like Maroney or something. I was like, all right. Like, she didn't really look Italian, but she was Italian girl with white girl sensibilities, whatever. See what else. They lie like Freelance says they all lie like a cheap rug. Exactly. 236 watching. I appreciate the super chats. I will get to all of your super chat questions. Well, Sean Jefferson says 44. You got time, sir? No HGH needed. Yeah. Listen, I wanted to start soon, so that's why I'm on it. Robot Police is in the house. Hang on a second. Movie Guy actually puts super chat in all caps to make it look like he super chatted. I don't know. Says, listen to your dread video on the free class. Was wondering if you have any advice on how to merge both methods. Can you possibly retrain a woman you've been with for over a year? No, guys. No. Actually, it's possible, but it is extremely, extremely difficult. And if you decide to undertake that process, it is a very long process. This is why it is very important. And what he's talking about is in that 7-hour course. What he is talking about, guys, is you must absolutely set the tone from the start. Your woman has to know what your expectations are. She's got to know what your expectations are, because if you don't let her know what your expectations are, then she's not going to fulfill those expectations. If you let her get away with certain things, if you let her get away with not doing certain things, it is very difficult to get a woman to do something that she is not used to doing, right? Retraining a woman is not exactly, but is essentially asking a woman to pay for something that she was previously getting for free. That's hard to do. That's very, very hard to do. Most women are used to getting the best treatment from men for simply being there. The kind of men that I teach other men to be, don't be the man who gives a woman everything for free. You make her earn it. Devin says this all the time. She said, I worked hard to get you here. I worked hard for you. I would be stupid to do something stupid to blow that up. Now, that might just be that might just be her just telling me stuff to throw me off the scent. I don't know. But Devin worked very hard. I knew Devin for a year and a half. I trained her for 18 months before I finally committed to her. Right? So is it possible? Yeah, it's possible to retrain a woman. I would strongly advise against it. It's just not going to be worth your time. Not going to be worth your time. Majin Goat with the $5 super chat says, any advice? I'm an athletic dude working in the medical field with weird thoughts. I usually just stay in my lane, but avoid the BS. Great show. Yeah, listen, Alan Roger Curry said it best at the 21 convention back in 2018. He said, don't get laid where you get paid. Dude, if you're an athletic dude and you work in the medical field, plenty of women will make themselves available to you simply because of what you look like. So, it's never ever worth it to mess with women that you work with. It's not worth it. Really isn't. I want to make sure that I'm looking good. Hey, my video is still monetized. How about that? It'll be like that for about a half an hour, and then that's it. Let me see how I'm looking on my phone. Oh, look, this looks good. Very, very good. Excellent. Yeah, listen, I agree with you, Majin Go. Listen, stay in your lane and don't deal with the BS, brother. Like, just do it. Scruffy Turd says, I am subscribed, my dude. Ja Rule says, got an email? I can email you my question. No. You can ask the question in the chat, in the super chat, or if you're a patron, you can call in. The call-in number was posted on Patreon about a half an hour to 45 minutes ago. So if you want, listen, if you have a question, shoot it to me. If you're a patron and you have a question, shoot it to me on Patreon. Tim Taylor says, I don't know about that. I agree with most of what Donovan says, but not all of it. I think he takes some things a bit too far, but he's not wrong even in the things he pushes to the extreme. Translation, I agree with what Donovan says, but I can't admit that I agree with all of it. Otherwise, I might look weak. Thanks, Tim Taylor, I think. Trevor Never says the heels are a good aesthetic. Yeah, listen, women look better in heels. Listen, you put two naked women in front of me. One's wearing heels, the other one isn't. Guess what? I'm banging the one who's wearing the heels. That's just really all there is to it. All right. Saxito Pau says, any difference between American black women and Caribbean black women through a red pill lens? I don't know. I've never dated a black woman who was born and raised in the Caribbean, so I can't give you any guidance on that. Looks like my mods are taking care of the trolls, so I don't have to see any of this stuff. You guys understand now why I have to gate some of my access. Scruffy Turd says, why, guy? Dude, Scruffy Turd, I don't even know what you're asking. And quit calling me guy, or I'm going to time you out. Mike Shinnery wants to know if I need another mod. You want to know what, Mike? You've been a TSR OG for a while, actually. So I feel like I can trust you. Congratulations, Mike Shinnery. TSR Tower's newest moderator / snipers. Use the scope, the crosshairs. Use them well, my friend. Mike Shinnery, congratulations. Tim Taylor agrees. Heels are always sexy. Hell yeah. You better believe it. Yeah, Freelance Ronin is the original TSR OG. Freelance Ronin's been following me since I was on SoundCloud. Dude, Freelance Ronin has followed me since before I even knew YouTube was the best way to grow. This is great. Yes, Boomer Sooner said PK Subban is the hockey player dating Lindsey Vonn. Lindsey Vonn is another white girl who is considered to be tainted by white guys. Lindsey Vonn dated one Tiger Woods for a good long while. She dated all white dudes. Then she dated Tiger Woods. Then she dated some semi-professional football player, and now she's dating PK Subban. Lindsey Vonn will never date another high-value white guy in her life. This is just how it is. Trevor Never says, I gave the macaroni. Jamie Leslie says, does Devin want kids? I don't know, but she's not getting any. Eddie Erie says, shout out from Kenya. Love your content. Appreciate it. Aces wants to know, what are the side effects of HGH? You mean negative side effects or positive side effects? I haven't had any. You know what? Actually, I had negative side effects at first, but they're typical. When you first start HGH, your joints get a little bit stiff, but that's only temporary. Your joints get stiff and your hands feel a little bit swollen. That lets you know that the growth hormone is real. Other than that, I mean, dude, you sleep better. Your skin is tighter. You look younger. I'm actually getting ready to switch Devin's brand now, like I said, so I can cast her Devin, she turned 35 back in February. Hopefully she'll look this way into her 40s. I don't know. We'll see. Trevor Never says, hey, Peach was blonde. Mario and Luigi were Italian. Boomer Sooner says the bagel boss is trending everywhere. That poor guy. That poor guy. Chase LeBeau with the $5 super chat. Another one of the TSR OGs in the house. Chase LeBeau says, I'm at the point where I feel no romantic love for women. Is this normal after digesting the red pill? Yes, Chase, it is. Right now, you're definitely in the anger phase, right? And it's okay to have a low level of anger towards women, but you can't let it consume you. It's very important, Chase, that you understand that women are not inherently good. They're not inherently bad. Women are like water. They take the shape of the container that they're put in, okay? If you put a woman in a good container, you're going to get good results out of women. If you put a woman in a bad container, she's going to act poorly. So yes, what you're going through, it is normal after digesting the red pill. Listen, if you decide to check out of the dating market because of the inherent risks, I can't say I blame you. You know, like, listen, I used to be really, really hard on low-level MGTOWs, guys who have said, hey, listen, I don't want to date anymore. I don't want to pursue women romantically. I used to be really hard on those guys because I figured, you guys are just being cowards. But dude, I get it, man. Like, even when you try to actively stay away from women romantically, they always find a way to burn you. Like, even if you record, like there was some dude at a university, I think it was, I always forget. Anyway, a girl accused him of sexual assault. He recorded the whole thing. Sex never occurred. She attacked him. She bit him, but he still lost his degree. So yeah, this is just how it is. This is how it is. Christopher Worley says, what's the most efficient way to break up? Give her a call or meet up with her and say, hey, I want to break up. Robot Police with the $5 super chat says, preach, bro. Appreciate that. Mr. Mink said he had that two-piece waiting. Oh, that's great. Auto-Tune Drew says, how about smashing chicks at your gym? I've never done that before. When I'm at the gym, I am 100% focused on what I have to do. Dude, there are girls at my gym that I would love to bang. I've never ran gym game. So I can't really offer any advice in that way. K7V2 says, what do I think of Belle Delphine selling body water to very thirsty Sims? I don't know who Belle Delphine. Look this check. I assume this is a woman. Oh shit! It comes right up. Belle Delphine bathwater. What? Oh, dude, please don't. Oh, she's some gamer slut. Who is $30? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, please tell me this isn't true, dude. Oh my God, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, oh my God. Started pretty, then got increasingly quirky. Oh, yeah, she's an Instagram whore. Oh my, oh, that is, dude, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. So wait, hold on. Let me just get this straight. So you mean to tell me that we got dudes buying water with pubes, maybe even shit crumbs, right? Maybe remnants of urine floating around in this water. They're actually buying this water for $30. Jesus Christ, man. That is unbelievable. I cannot believe this. Belle Delphine. Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ. What do I think about it? I think it's sad. That's the short answer. Ay. Far From Home Bear says Matt K wasn't trolling. Now I got to put you in timeout. Ay. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe this. You mean to tell me, you gotta be kidding me. This has got to be some sort of joke or a hoax, dude. Oh my God. Dude, this chick is selling. Oh my God. Drinking some of. Oh my God. There's somebody trying to drink. This is just. All right. I can't comment on that anymore. That's all bad. I'll listen. I'll make it short and sweet. This is not something I would do. Jesus freaking Christ. You got chicks out here selling bathwater, and dudes are not only buying it, they're drinking it. Like, dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my God. This is crazy. You've got to be kidding me. I cannot believe what I am seeing on my screen. All right. Ja Rule says, how do I get my friend to understand females give non-sexual attention and he shouldn't feed into it? A female his showed interest in, rejected him, but still kisses him on the lips. Ja Rules, listen, you need to write coherent sentences, right? Like guys, don't rush it, okay? You said a female friend his showed interest, but still kisses him on the lips. Got to give me a little bit more detail, but yeah. Jim's boy one Mike says, I work a lot with black women. No mystery why black dudes are opting out. Guys, I got to tell you, man, this is the most fun I have had on air in quite a while. I'm not even kidding, dude. Listen, those of you guys who have followed me from episode 1, now I first showed my face online. I first showed my face on YouTube at, I think it was episode 115 or 116, was Labor Day of 2017, September 4th. And that's the way the show was. It was free. It was easy. It was back and forth. But the bigger my channel got, the more contentious things became. A lot of trolls, people calling in, talking a bunch of junk. So I had to separate myself. It sucks, but that's how it is. But this is sort of a throwback. Freelance Ronnie, you know what I'm talking about. Chase LeBeau, you know what I'm talking about. This is sort of a throwback to the old school, the old school that I used to do, man. This is cool as shit, man. I'm having a good time. I'm nice and relaxed. This is freaking wonderful. You are watching the week in review here for the Sharpe Reality Live, TSR Live. If you guys want more of my content, please join my Patreon, patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. If you want to sign up for my newsletter, you can go to donovansharpe.com/newsletter, but a better way to do it would be to get my free 7-hour audio course on how to build a quality woman from the ground up. You go to the link that I'm putting in the chat now. It's donovansharpe.com/free-course, donovansharpe.com/free-course. Puts you right onto the landing page. You put in your email address, and in between 5 to 10 minutes, you will receive the 5-part 7-hour audio course. Give me a second here. I'm going to pull up I want to make sure that I shout all of my super chatters out. I'm going to go for probably about a half an hour longer, guys. Devin is making, I think she's making chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Yeah, making chicken fettuccine Alfredo tonight for. Oh, you went and tanned? Oh, okay. All right. Had to air one of the many things. One of the things that I do not like, one of the things that's not so fun is having to help your woman to take stock, right? And listen, man, Devin's a good woman, but every once in a while she slips. And I have never, ever, ever, ever let her get away with slipping. It's very, very difficult to catch your woman every single time. But every once in a while, man, you have to have some very difficult conversations with women. And what makes it really tough is that I care very much for Devin. I don't like having to air her out, but I realize that it's necessary. And so she did the right thing, and she is going to get a nice little present later. Roflex with the $5 super chat says, keep it going. I appreciate that. Cool and Kofi wants to know if I ever gamed in Chicago. No, I have not. Scruffy Turds has been listening for about a year now. Vincent Richardson says, Donovan, I respect your movement. Gentlemen, I need 60 seconds. I got to go drain the main vein. I'll be right back. All right, and we are back. Ooh, man, I really had to go. I've been holding on to that for a good minute and change. Isidore Calderon says, can't hate on the heels. I like that combined with pantyhose. Yeah, I like the heels and the thigh highs. I also like heels and the ruffly socks down below. Excellent, excellent. Aces says, any negative side effects? Yeah, that's the... By the way, I'll be making an appearance. I see Xanatos Clutches in the house. I'll be making a short appearance on Snow Bunny Sundays on Solo TV 84's channel at 8:30 Eastern time. I'm only going to be on there for half an hour. Sunday is my busiest day. I've done a consultation. I've done my show prep for all 5 of my shows, which are going to be, dude, the week of shows that I have lined up for you guys. We're going to be back in action. Interracial relationship week is over. I'm not talking about race relations for quite a while. I'm going to get back to my bread and butter. Freelance says, yep, we kept slaying. Yeah, we're slaying those trolls like crazy back then. Dude, man, the trolls were crazy back in the day, man. God, they were crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Robot Police says, write a book. I am working on one right now. I'm not going to release it till the end of the summer. So everybody just slow your roll. Freelance Runner says, Donovan, you should do this Sunday show either weekly or bi-weekly. Yeah, I'm going to do this every week, guys. Except for next week. I am actually taking Devin to Atlantic City. We're going to take a miniature vacation to Atlantic City. We're going to be pulling out of here Sunday afternoon. So there's not going to be any TSR. Well, you know what? I might pre-record shows for the weekdays that I'm not going to be here. I might even do like a short live stream from Atlantic City. But so yeah, I'm going to do this week, and then next week I'll be off, but then after that it's going to be every week afterwards. Cuz this is a lot of fun. This is great. Colorism Crybaby says Chicago. Ja Rules says, what race is your woman? Well, Ja Rules, the race of my woman, she a white girl. Bruh, she a white girl. I'm interested to know why you would ask me that, Ja Rules. Please. James Martinez, J Mart is in the house. J Mart is also one of the TSR OGs. J Mart wants to do a road show as I drive. I don't know. Might be a good idea. Wow, LeJean. Apparently, the Bagel Boss guy makes it a regular occurrence to flip out. Listen, anybody that short, he's gonna wake up pissed off. And listen, if I were 5'1" and a man, I'd wake up pissed off too. Dude, I'm 6'1" and I've got a temper problem. Can you imagine me at 5'1"? Jesus Christ. The Asian American Man Experience says, Donovan, have you ever dated a lady taller than you? Temporarily. And what I mean is that I've dated girls that when they are in heels, they are taller than me. But no, I've never dated a woman who is, I think the tallest woman I have ever dated. I dated this one girl, her name was Chris. Yeah, she was I think she was 5'8" or 5'9". And was her name Chris? I forget what her name was. Tallest girl I ever dated. Skinny white girl. She was tall. 5'8", 5'9". Devin isn't tall, but she's not short. Devin is 5'6". So Scruffy Turd says, glad you're doing one of your traditional shows. I never really got, man. Scruffy Turd, I'm telling you, man. Listen, the old school guys can tell you. Dude, Freelance Ronin, James Martinez, Chase LeBeau. Like, dude, those were the good times, man. God, you guys remember those days, man? God almighty. Dude, it'd be every afternoon at 5 o'clock Eastern, man. Like, I mean, not that I don't look forward to doing my shows now, but the landscape of my show, like back when I had now I lost one channel, but back when I had my one channel and I was around 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers and I would have like 70 to like 100 people watching. Dude, those were the good times, man. Dude, we were going in hard and laughing easy, man. Those were the good days. Yeah, James Martinez, Charles Murchie, too, man. Dude, I used to, it was just constant. Then I got community strikes. Then I talked about this chick named Healthy for Hillary. That led to my channel being taken down. So I've certainly had to learn a lot of lessons. That's why my regular weekday show is so regimented. And guys, listen, I want you guys to know that on my weekday shows, I would love to address the chat. I really would. But my audience has told me in no uncertain terms that that's not really something that I should be doing. That's why I'm going to do this once a week starting 2 weeks from now, because I do have ADD. I do have a very short fuse. I do have, I've got my frailties just like everybody else. I just, I want my channel to grow. I want my channel to grow. So but I don't want to forget my roots. I want to go back to my roots. And I'm going to do this show once a week. James Martinez says the chat was lit and I had I would, oh my God, I would handle the trolls myself. Dude, God damn, man. Dude, those days were crazy. Those are the craziest fucking days. I would say episodes, let me think. I would actually episodes 115 to the mid 240s. Dude, those are the golden years, man. Those were the gold, because episode 242, that's when I lost my first YouTube channel. But those were the golden years, man. Oh my God. Love it. Those were the classics, man. Those were the classics. U of K Maisie says dated a black chick named Kathy, 6'4". Damn. Was she play for the Minnesota Lynx or something? Let's see. Joel says he's 6'4". Likes his girl to be 5'3", right? Mr. Mink was there back in the day too, man. All of you guys, look, every one of my mods have been with me forever. James Martinez says the back and forths were classic. Dude, I used to love doing that stuff, but it was not conducive for the health of my show. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. But listen, you live, you learn. My content, I feel like I've got it dialed in. I feel like I've got it as on point as it's going to be. Robot Police says, damn, I wish I were there. Man, you had to get it on the ground floor, man. Dude, those were back on those wild CSR live days. My God. Oh my God. Yes, I used to go, dude. The fake pro blacks used to come in and try to troll me. Oh, dude, oh my God. Man, oh man, those were the days, dude. I miss those days, but I can't do it like that anymore. I cannot do it. Tim Tyler says tallest girl I ever dated was 6'7", former college basketball athlete. She didn't let me know before she showed. Even at 6'2", it felt a little. Dude, what are you gonna do with a chick that's 6'7"? Like, for seriously? Yeah, right. Like, I don't know. Like, hey man, like we got a pickup game at the Y. You wanna run with the squad? Like, I don't know. Isadora Calderon says, Donovan, I've seen white guys dating black girls. The girls are more feminine than you describe them. Do you think black women challenge white men less? I don't know. I'm not a white guy, so I don't know. But I do know that black women give white guys, they tend to give white guys their best, right? They tend to put their best. Listen, I don't take offense to that because let's face it, man, a lot of niggas out there really ain't shit, right? So when you get black women who are fed up with dating black guys, they try to date white guys, but it's just like off the work sports says I'm dying. We all know white dudes ain't checking for black girls. He's right. White girls ain't checking for black dudes. Every once in a while, you might see a white girl, you might see a black woman with a white guy, but dude, that is the exception and not the rule. That's just how that. Listen, that's just how it is, man. 231 people watching. Let me scroll up a little bit because I know that there were a couple of super chats that I missed, or I know that there were a couple of well says Caribbean women poison you to death. Let's give a quick midterm shout out to all my super chatters. Bad Bro, $2. Freelance Ronin, $5. Majin Goat, $5. Steesley, $5. Kevin Samuels, $5. Marcus, $10. Movie Guy, $2. Bad Bro, $5. Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn, $5. VL from Pasadena, $1. Majin Goat with another $5 super chat. Chase LeBeau with $5. Robot Police with $5. And Roflex with the $5 super chat. I appreciate each and every one of you guys super chatting. Thank you so much for that. All right, so Devin is in there burning up the kitchen. She turned on the wrong burner and lit a paper towel on fire. Wait, is everything all right? Like, do we need to might have to evacuate here, guys. Like, are we good? All right. Fuck around, I have to call 911. Yeah, there you go. Open the window. Yeah, bought some flowers over the weekend. Those of you guys know I am a big time flower nerd. I love flowers. I love gardening. That's I guess you would call a beta trait of mine. Hey, but you want to know something? Diocletian, who killed more Christians than any Roman emperor, he loved raising cabbages. So I have something in common with Diocletian. So you turn on the AC and turn the fan away from me? Oh, it is smoky. Oh, damn, it is smoky, this motherfucker. All right. Just relax. All right, let's see. Let me try and get the ones that I haven't. Good to have you guys in tonight. God, how long have we been on the air? I think I started this at like 5:30. Have we really been on the air for that long? God damn. Here, let me see. So this is the burned paper towel that Devin left on the kitchen cancer over here. Get that out of here. Trevor never wants to know if am I on carnivore or keto. No. That is my man, Pine Frank. All right, looks like I got pretty much everything. Had a couple of trolls in here. You guys handled them very, very well. Xanatos clutches in the house. Bad Bro says, I love chicken fettuccine Alfredo. Yes, sir. One of my favorite meals that Devin likes to make. Very, very good. Again, guys, I'm going to be making a very short appearance on Snow Bunny Sundays tonight at 8:30 Eastern with Solo TV 84. It's been a while since I've done a collab with really anybody. So looking forward to that. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Chase Ladeau says the girl who stole my identity, which led me to the red pill, was 6'1". I'm 5'7". Straight up. Sanitos Clutch says, as I said, don't let alt-writers and Bebe's kids distract you. Just care about the fans. Very good. Boomer Sooner says, I'm 6'1". Don't care what the height of my girl is. Yeah, it's easy to say when you're 6'1". I've never dated. I don't think I've ever had sex with a woman who's taller than me. So I guess you don't really have to worry about that. Like, listen, man, I'm so glad that I was not born short. Like, my brother is 6 feet even. I'm 6'1". My middle brother is 6'4". So we're all very tall. But my dad, 5'10", 5'11". Kind of makes you wonder, right? No. I look exactly like my father. There is no doubt that I am absolutely his son. And dude, I even have the same misplaced tooth. Like, one of my teeth is back. Same one as my dad. Same one as my dad. James Martinez wants to know what my favorite flower is. It is the marigold. Absolutely. It is the marigold. 100%. Good stuff. Larry Dawson says, preach. No one really likes black men. Yeah, except for white girls. My car from 87 says, lots of white dudes dating black girls over here in London. I don't doubt that. I'm talking about American black women born and raised in America with black sensibilities. Guys, listen, I'm sure that there are interracial relationships between white men and black women in other parts of the world. Okay? White American men, dude, white men from anywhere in the world are not dating black American women. Okay? Like, I appreciate the input, but miss me with the outlier situations, guys. Miss me with the outliers. Well, I know someone in, Southern Australia. Listen, American black women are undateable. This is why people don't date them. Joel O says, never let a woman play with fire, right? No, the towers are not on fire. Oh, so James likes the Stargazer Lily. Very good. Very good. Rome just left the gym. He says he's feeling jacked. Ugh. I started riding my bike outside again. I'm gonna lay down triple figures this coming week. 30 below. Stop, drop, and roll. Jesus Christ. Yep, Solo TV 84. Hang on a second. The Asian American man experiences. Donovan, what are some music genre that you listen to? Any music artists or bands in particular? I listen mainly to classic rock. I listen to Boston. I listen to Kansas, Journey, REO Speedwagon. Those are the bands that I listen to the most. Listen to a lot of old school gangster rap from like the early to mid 90s. NWA, Dr. Dre. God, what else? Jeez, I listen to pretty much everything except for country music, as everybody else does. You know what? Let me pull up my playlist here, just to give you guys sort of a. Oh, Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie's the man. I lift weights to him, ride bikes to him. What else do I have in this motherfucker? Man, I got a bunch of songs. I got Tyrese 2000 Watts in here. Casey and JoJo, Last Night's Letter. That was a classic album. I've got a playlist in here called Fuck Music. This is what Devin and I have sex to sometimes. 50 Cent, Biggie, West Side Connection, D12, Pimp Like Me, the 10 Crack Commandments. Damn, I know I was fucking under that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's the 10 Crack Commandment. Lil Boosie, Nighttime. I also love listening to there's an album that came out in 98 by the Windham Hill Group called The Sounds of Wood and Steel, just guitar riffs. And then Sucker Punch. The movie Sucker Punch had a kick-ass soundtrack. So yeah, I listen to a little bit of everything. Mainly classic rock. But I'll be great says, "You are the general. Keep it up." Very good. Appreciate that. Robot Police wants to know if Snow Bunny Sundays is every Sunday. I don't know. Beats me. Joel O says, "I just subscribed to your Patreon this week. Been listening to all your old stuff. Wondering if you were still on the keto diet." No, I'm no longer on the keto diet. Perpetual 76 wants to know, "Do I wear suits?" No, I do not, and I really need to start. I think when I go down to the 21 convention in October, I'm really thinking about wearing a suit. I don't really have a reason to wear a suit. I don't have a 9 to 5. So Ali Hassan says he likes hip hop. Rock gives him a headache. Xanatos Clutch with the $2 super chat says, "Glad to have you joining us on Snow Bunny Sundays." Absolutely. Larry Dawson with the $5 super chat. He says, "White women, African women, or Asian women, or what's LW? Latin women, don't be checking for black men don't checking for black guys. You guys got to talk. You guys got to speak in English, man. I don't speak millennialese here, guys. White women, Asian women, or Latin women, don't be checking for black men in the USA. Yeah, I mean, listen, I beg to differ just based on personal experience, but okay, whatever. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, the workout playlist. Love my workout playlist. Dude, gotta have 50. Anything from Dr. Dre, NWA, the West Side Connection. Straight up. Zenito's Clutch says Larry Dawson is trolling via super chat. Watch out. Listen, man, if he wants to pay me money to troll, I'll let him do that all he wants to. But yeah, man. Whatever. Truth Over Fact says he likes 90s techno. Boomer Sooner says he does not listen to Lil Nas X. Yeah. I would strongly advise against that. Jamie Little asks a very good question. He says, quote, "Have you ever suspected a white woman considered you a fetish, and did it ever bother you?" Yeah, all the time. Dude, I know white women considered me a fetish, and no, it didn't bother me. I actually talked about this. That this week. Let me find the, pardon me. My voice cracks a little bit. Good question there by Jamie Little. Let me jump in here and see. Let me look at my notes here. So, one of the few things that I pointed out in terms of what to expect from non-black women when we approach them as black men is that we are rarely thought of as options for long-term relationships by young and attractive non-black women. Yes, they think of us as a fetish sometimes, but does that bother me? Hell no. I'm getting laid, so what do I care? Doesn't matter to me. But that's a very good question. A lot of guys tend to lose sleep over that. Well, I don't know if this white girl is using me just for a fetish. Who cares? Donovan, I have to admit, I have a confession. What's your confession? I'm just using you for sex. Oh, the humanity. I can't believe you're using me for sex. Please use away. I don't care. The Fame Cameron Show says, "Greetings, Donovan. How are you, sir?" Doing good. Never heard of you, but good to see you in here. Larry Dawson says, "Sorry about that, Ebonics." Yeah, cute. Ooh, Aces says, "I work out to Rocky IV's montage music." Rocky 4, the soundtrack to Rocky 4, is a playlist that I work out to at least once a week. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very, very good. JB84 says, Latinas will make a man out of you if you mess with them. Yeah, they will. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Bad Bro with another $2 super chat. Romo says, there's no easy way out. Dude, I've got all of that. I've got there's no easy way out. Dude, I've got the shit between her, Gladys Knight, and Kenny Loggins. Double or Nothing. Man, Living in America by James Brown, followed by Robert Tepper. There's no easy way out. That's when Rocky's driving his Lamborghini through Philly, thinking about the good times with Creed. What's that one followed by? That one's followed by A Burning Heart by Survivor. That's when he's flying into Russia. Guys, I've seen Rocky 4 probably over 500 times, so I have everything memorized. Then, of course, there's the training montage where him and Drago are training. Rocky's taking it old school. Drago is with the new techno stuff. And then, of course, there is Hearts on Fire, which I think will add about 150 pounds to your deadlift if you pull at the very right time. Absolutely, man. Yeah, Rocky 4 is absolutely, it is a phenomenal playlist to work out to. Bad Bro says, please explain what Snow Bunny Sundays are. I guess it's on Sundays they talk about white girls, and I'm going to join in on that. Nolan Baptiste says, whoever said that white women don't love black men must be on drugs. No. Like, you have to understand, most white women don't mess with black men, right? Most of them don't. But you have to understand, we as black men, we make up 6% of the population in the United States of America. White women make up what, like 30 or 40%? There are so many more white women than black men. Most of them don't mess with brothers, but the few that do, they outnumber us. So it would appear that all white women are checking for brothers when it's really not that many. There just happens to be few enough of us and enough of them to make it look like, yeah, all white women love black men. No, all white women do not love black men. They don't. Listen, I'm not a fake pro-black, and I'm not a black supremacist either. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm every woman's type. No. Black men are not every woman's type. Least of all white girls. Most white girls do not mess with black guys. Tim Taylor says, you mentioned HGH earlier. Is it worth taking? What does it do for you? Yes, it is worth taking. I don't want to talk about this again, guys. Better sleep. You hang on to your muscle, all that stuff. I'm going to have to do a separate stream on that. Cameron Barton says, Rocky 4 is classic. Truth Over Fact says, that's because you're a Philly guy. Not necessarily. I liked Rocky 4 when it came out. My dad actually came and got me out of school. This was in 1985. Came and got me out of school, and we went to go see Rocky 4. I was hooked. So I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that I'm a Philly guy. I don't know. I could be wrong. Yes, Hearts on Fires. No, Hearts on Fire is by John Cafferty. Freelance. Robert Tepper wrote There's No Easy Way Out. He did that one. Romo says the training montage. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my God, dude. Yes. Shoulda, woulda. 69 says the worst is popping the cherry of a Latina. They go nuts and become stalkers. The famed Cameron Show says, how old were you when you went red pill? I was 32 years old. 32 years old. And I will be 42 next month. So Nolan Baptiste says, I am the black Tom Lakis. I appreciate that. A lot of people have made comparisons between me and him. Darius, what's going on, brother? See you in the chat. Rome says, listening to Rocky songs while you lift will make you lift more. I swear it's like steroids. Interestingly enough, Ivan Drago was on steroids, so it's kind of the same thing. Robert Police says, shower us with snow bunnies. Uncle Tom Lakis. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I got to be on with Solo TV 84 in about an hour and a half. Let me give another quick shout out to all of my super chatters. Bad Bro, $2. Freelance Ronan, Majin Goat, Steasley, Kevin Samuels, Marcus, Movie Guy, Bad Bro, Vernon Speak Sports, Auburn, Vel from Pasadena, Majin Goat, Chase LeBeau, Robert Police, Rolflex, Joel O, Xanatos Clutch, Larry Dawson, JB84, Bad Bro. Again, excellent show, guys. I love doing these kinds of shows, man. I really do. Dude, I used to do this show every day, man. God, those are the fucking goals. Listen, I miss those days. Those days can't be around anymore, man. I've a lot of hard lessons learned. Thank you guys very much for all of your super chats. Thank you for your generosity. I will see some of you guys over on Solo TV 84's channel at 8:30 Eastern. That's about an hour and a half. And then, of course, I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon on this channel, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Guys, I've got a lineup of kick-ass shows lined up for you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to start with a bang. And so I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.